Hello and welcome to Nick's Allotment Diary. It's time to harvest the garlic. It's been very wet over the last week. I haven't had a chance to dig the garlic up. I am a little bit concerned because I did do a test last week and one of the garlic plants had white rot. Now there is quite a few weeds amongst all the garlic, unfortunately. But I'm going to give it a go today and dig it all up and see what I get. So I'll start with this row here, which has got the Germador garlic in it. There we go. I think that one's okay. No sign of white rot. That one feels okay, so I'm going to put that one for drying. Right. This one has got some white rot. You see these areas here where it started to produce white areas. They're going to be mold spores, so this one is not likely to store very well, so it needs to be used straight away. I'll put that one separate. This one is a Casablanca, it's a much smaller garlic. Don't think that one's got white rot, so that one's okay. This one definitely affected. See those grey white areas, so that one's going to be no good. That one's definitely affected, started to rot away, so unfortunately it looks like a lot of my garlic's going to be infected with white rot, which is a bit of a shame. So I'll carry on now and I'll harvest the rest and I'll let you see what I was able to harvest. So there we go, there's the sum total. So I managed to save 4 of the Germador and 3 of the Casablanca. Not a very good harvest of garlic, unfortunately. I'll show you now the ones that I've had to discard because of white rot. So firstly, these are the worst affected ones. They're completely rotten. Horrible mess. And these ones are the ones that are slightly affected by white rot. So I might be able to save some of the cloves if I use them soon. What I'll probably do is chop them up and freeze the garlic in ice cube trays, and I can just use it in cooking. But it is a bit of a shame that after growing that garlic right the way through from November, it's been affected by white rot. Now, white rot is a fungal disease, a soil-borne fungal disease. It persists in the soil for years, so theoretically I can't use that bed again to grow any of the alliums, any of the onion family, because they're likely to get white rot. There isn't much you can do with regard to the soil. I have heard different methods of trying to prevent white rot, and that mainly involves trying to get the spores to germinate by watering a solution of garlic onto the soil when there's actually no garlic there, so that these spores germinate, and then they've got nothing to actually live off and then die. But I'm not actually sure whether that works. I've never tried it myself, to be honest. It's not all bad news though. This is the elephant garlic that I planted. There are 6 plants here. It's created 6 decent sized bulbs of garlic. See that in comparison to my hand? They are a good size, and they don't seem to be showing signs of white rot. So whether they're a little bit more resistant than normal garlic, or whether there's just no white rot spores in this particular area of the bed, I'm not quite sure. But I am glad that I am going to be able to use this year, and I'll dry these off and keep a few closed for planting next year. So, as gardeners, we win some and we lose some. At least I have got some garlic, even if it wasn't as much as I'd hoped to get. I hope your garlic has grown well this year. Thanks very much for joining me at Nick's Allotment. I'll see you again next time.